What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the MG Cup Series here on NBC. Getting ready to kick things back off here at Richmond. We had an extra race here last night that wasn't planned, but it happened. Oh well. But here we are back with the Cup guys, getting ready to kick things off for some more short track action at the Richmond International Raceway pace cars, and we are about to begin. Green flag is off, or out. Field takes off. Harvick is your leader and pole sitter, diving off into turn one for the first time today. He clears. Ryan Newman is outside. Newman on the top of 3 wide, trying to pin down Hamlin and Johnson. He gets to run off turn number 2. Almost completed a dive bomb into turn 3. Harvick able to shut the door to hang on and complete lap number 1 as your leader. 3 wide behind for, what's this, P5. Looks like it's going to be the 17 of Kansas taking that spot. Here comes the 88 of Dale Jr. through the middle, trying to hang on against 20 of Tony Stewart. Stewart way up high. Can he get that momentum on corner exit? Looks like he will. But 17 of Kansas hops up in front of him there. Now here comes Kenseth down into the corner. He's going to be on top of 3 as Junior and Boyer get underneath him. Down the backstretch yet again. Top 3 starting to pull away as there's just all kinds of action behind them. Make that top 4 as Jimmy Johnson's pulling off as well. The rest of the pack starting to spread out. The 2 of Kurt Busch is back there. On the inside of Jeff Burton, looking to clear him through 1 and 2. Kyle Busch, younger brother, looking to follow through. Ryan Newman is your race leader as he got by Harvick, and now Harvick trying to defend against Hamlin. Hamlin's getting to his inside. They're side by side down and back to the front straightaway. 3 wide back here. Look at David Reagan on the bottom, underneath Johnny Sauter in the 70, or rather that's Jeremy Mayfield in that 70 machine this weekend. As you see the 4 of Chris Mack right in front of these guys, chasing down his teammate in the 13, Jeremiah Cook. And Carl Edwards trying to work his way up through the pack as well. Gets underneath the 26 of McMurray, now has his sights set on the 6 of David Reagan, McMurray's teammate there, right in front of him. 3 Roush, or their other teammate rather, because Edwards is also a Roush car. Michael Waltrip in the mix, 3 wide down the front stretch. Here comes Edwards underneath Reagan. Teammates going at it here from Richmond. Down the back stretch, the Roush boys still going at it as we head down to 3 and 4. Michael Waltrip's up in the mix. He's got the 44 of Dale Jarrett right there behind him. Lots of different drivers up inside the top 25, fighting for a top 20 that we don't normally see. As David Reagan's the final car in the top 20 here. The fight for the 20th spot is on. Contact, almost around and into the outside wall goes Edwards. He does finally spin, and the caution's going to come out. Man, what happened there? Teammates getting together. Seemingly McMurray kind of just misjudged it there, trying to slide in behind his teammate, probably expecting Edwards to try and stick his nose in there, but Edwards had accepted defeat, allowed the 6 car to clear him and hop in front. The 26 trying to hop in behind, just gets into the back of the 99. They get locked together. You see the 26 steer to the right, actually, away from the 99 car, trying to allow Edwards to straighten it back up, but then they get to the wall. And obviously the 26 trying to mitigate the impact, just had no choice but to hook it back to the left and try to keep it off the wall. And still got into it pretty good, but had no choice but to hook the 99 to minimize it as much as he could. So that's unfortunate for those Roush boys there. Ryan Newman's still your race leader with Denny Hamlin right there behind him. Here we go, doubling back up. Time to bunch him up and send him back off for another restart. Newman, the leader. Hamlin on his outside. Home track for Denny Hamlin. Here we go. Green flag is back in the air. Oh, and around. On the restart, multiple cars in the outside wall. Side by side down the backstretch for the race lead. Hamlin and Newman. Chesterfield, Virginia's Denny Hamlin on the outside. Can he clear for the lead? No. Couldn't nose out in front. They were 3 wide at the stripe. But Kurt Busch involved in a crash here at Richmond. What happened here? Oh, it just gets hooked down to the inside wall, back up, collects Jeff Gordon, collects younger brother Kyle. Michael Waltrip gets a piece, and Bobby Labonte had nowhere to go. We're going to go on board with Jeff Gordon here and see what he saw. Probably just riding along down in the turn 1. He had no idea this was coming out. Watch this. Oh, man. Here's another one. Kyle Busch and his on board. Watch this one. He also had no clue. Now Kurt Busch is on board. On board with Bobby Labonte. Big time contact here at Richmond. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. You can tell after the minute I keep slipping up. Welcome back to Richmond. They're getting ready to kick things back off here from the short track here in Virginia. Green flag back in the air. Hamlin got a much better jump that time on the outside. The 12 went absolutely nowhere. Here comes Dale Jr. right to his back bumper. Hamlin clears down into turns 1 and 2. How about Boyer up high on the racetrack trying to make the top side work. Down the back straightaway, 3 wide throughout the pack. Here comes Kenseth back through the middle trying to get underneath Boyer. Boyer fighting back up high by the wall. Side by side, more 3 wide further back in the field. Here comes the 14 of Sterling Marlin, the teammate to the 13 car of Jeremiah Cook. Cook leading the Rookie of the Year standings right now. Big gaggle of 3 wide. Teammates back here in the middle of it. And we got smoke off turn number 4, but no caution. Seemingly they kept it straight, but Chris Mack on the bottom of 3 wide. His teammate in the 86, Fred Jones, to his outside. Mack and Jones going at it. The 4 now being backed by Monster Energy. Remember that 4 car on the bottom. Finally clears. Now looking underneath Brian Vickers. He's going to blow by Vickers as if Vickers is sitting still. And now, off turn number 2. Can he clear? No, not quite. Vickers fights back up high. 3 wide. Dale Jarrett falling back. He's loose in the middle of the field. The 4 car got a little tight. Gets up underneath that 44. Jarrett, in his final season here in the MG Cup Series, at least on a full-time basis, best he can to just hang on to as many spots as he can inside the top 25. Lost a lot of ground right there. Side by side, further up. 3 wide for second, or rather third, 4th, 5th. Tony Stewart on the bottom thought he had the edge. Here comes Johnson back with a run, along with Boyer to his outside. 3 wide through 3 and 4. It's going to be Boyer having the run off turn 4, but Johnson slides up and clears, cutting that run off. Now, can he get a push down the front stretch for that 07 car? Could keep that momentum up to help him fight against the 17. Doesn't look like that'll happen. Here's the 17 of Kenseth on the inside. 9 at Casey Kane in the mix as well here. Jimmy Johnson in the 48 underneath. Top 3 nose to tail right now as Ryan Newman and Dale Jr. try to keep the pressure on that 11 of Denny Hamlin. They stay right on his rear bumper. 12 of Newman looking for that run, looking for that opportunity to make the move. Can he pressure the young driver into a mistake? We got lap cars. Oh, we got a crash in turns number 4. Robbie Gordon and Travis Quapple involved. Let's see what happened here. Oh, same thing we saw earlier. Just a mistiming on the move down the racetrack. Gordon hard up in the outside wall. 28 with a spin, a light tap into the wall, and oh, a little bit of not happy with the 7 car of Gordon there. Just drove right into the back of him to send the message as there's the battle to the line for Hamlin. Here we go. Gonna try it again. Green flag back in the air. Newman got a pretty good launch, but so did Hamlin. Door to door. Oh, around goes Tony Stewart off turn number 4. In front of traffic, he's going to get hit by the 83 of Vickers, collecting the 38 of David Gilliland as well. Caution is out. Battle for the lead continues as the top 2 had already crossed the line. Ryan Newman clears Denny Hamlin off turn number 4, and he's going to lead the race back to the caution flag. Yet another lead change here from Richmond International Raceway. Let's hop back into it. Here we go. Green flag. Whoa, nearly a wreck right there. Oh boy. Again, nearly some contact. Dale Jr. with the aggressive move under Hamlin to try and get second place for that 11 car. The double numbers going at it, 88 and 11. Further back, more side by side, the 07 underneath the 48 of Johnson. Teammates side by side back here, making that 3 wide. It's the 9 of Casey Kane. And Kane gets sideways, keeps it straight, and sends it back off into 1 and 2. Marlon falls back. Here comes the 9 of Kane in the clear. The 13 gets by both Mack Motorsports cars. And look at the 16 of Biffle as well into the mix. He's going to take him 3. At least he's looking at it. The other Roush car in this race. David Reagan looking underneath his teammate, nearly some contact. they would have wrecked again. That would have been an awkward team meeting on Monday. Watching Chris Mack, seeing what he can do as he tries to work his way through the field. He's up into the top 20 now. This is one of his favorite tracks on the schedule. And you see the run he gets. He absolutely dove into the corner to the outside of the 44 car. Can he clear him? He's got to run down the backstretch. He might actually clear Dale Jarrett here as we head through 3 and 4. Up top, Chris Mack making the high lane work. Gets another run off the corner. Jarrett slams the door on him, but almost gets turned sideways in the process. Mack sends it back in up high. Chris Mack dominated the race here a couple days ago in the the Shining Stars series. The Superstar League of Racing, I guess, yeah. I mean, it has been rebranded after the recordings, so it is still the Shining Star series. As far as I'm concerned. Here comes Dale Jr. Tried to arc it in and cut underneath, get the run on Ryan Newman there, couldn't quite. Denny Hamlin's falling back. Thought it was possibly his day to get the win at his home track here, but unfortunately that does not seem to be the case. Junebug, though, doing everything he can, trying to set up that 12 car. Can he get past Ryan Newman? Newman doesn't find victory lane as often as he would like to. As fast as he is, definitely love to hang on and win this race. But here he comes, Dale Jr. to the inside. Can't get there. Can't quite get there. Newman does a great job defending, staying cool and calm and collected here. Jr. dives back off into the corner yet again. Right on the rear bumper of that 12 car. Cutting it very close here. Can he use the lap car to his advantage? They're going to be 3 wide down the front stretch, back down to 2. Junior got a little loose, couldn't keep the momentum up. They get by the 55 without a problem. But keep an eye out on Denny Hamlin as well. If these two get stuck behind any lap traffic, that'll definitely play a factor and play into the hands of Hamlin back here as Ryan Newman runs the defensive line down the front straightaway, not allowing Junior to cut underneath. Now he dives underneath the lap car of Bobby Labonte. 43 stays high, but look at Hamlin creeping his way back up into the mix. Both drivers had a shallower entry into the corner, had to really check up on entry there to get the cars to rotate, and that allowed Hamlin to just dive on in there and make up some ground. Any more lap cars? Yes, the 2 of Kurt Busch is the next one in line, but he's pretty far ahead. There's a chance we might not even catch him by the end of this race, but if we do, you gotta imagine that's a teammate to the 12 car. Will he try and help out Newman here, or will he just stay out the way? If he tries to help Newman, there's a chance that Junior could reverse that, and it could end up hurting Newman. So it might be best for him to just stay out of the way, or just run his line and allow the 12 car to get by him on his own there. Don't forget about Denny Hamlin, though. He's still right there in the frame. The rest of the field getting by the lap traffic, settling their battles as well. The top 3 right here, all with a shot to win. Hamlin's catching the top 2, top 3 under a blanket here. nose to tail for the lead. Still, I've got to believe Junior waiting for the right opportunity to strike. He slides up the track a little bit there. Newman protecting the bottom on exit. Dale Jr. drives it in deep. Almost thought about going to the high side there. Cutting underneath. Got him right down the backstretch. Can he do anything with it? Couldn't get close enough. Gotta imagine every time the 12 of Newman runs down to the bottom of the racetrack, down the front stretch, it hurts his corner entry, and Junior's not able to get by, so you gotta imagine it's hurting both of these drivers here. As we catch the lap car of Kurt Busch. They caught him at the wrong time. Corner exit, they're able to pop out. Here comes Denny Hamlin reeling the top two back in. He's still got a shot at it. Don't count him out yet. He's gonna dive underneath Kurt here. Doesn't allow the two to shut the door. Kurt tried to shut the door on him there, couldn't quite. Doesn't want another driver to have a chance to beat his teammate. Held up Hamlin a little bit. Here comes Junior peeking low. Can he get to the inside? Yes, he does. But Newman has a great drive off. On the high side, he's going to clear that 88 car yet again. Back down in the 3 and 4. Ryan Newman doing a great job playing defense in this race. Hanging on by a thread. Can he hang on to win with 4 laps to go? Doing everything he can to stay out in front of that 88 car. Ryan Newman, possibly with the drive of his life. Here comes Junior back to his inside. And we're catching Robbie Gordon at the wrong time. Who's going to be hurt by this? Down the front straightaway yet again. They're going to be 3 wide past the 7. Down in the 3 or in the 1 and 2. Ryan Newman arcs it back down the racetrack. He's got a huge run. Look at Denny Hamlin right there in the mix. Hamlin slowly creeping his way back to the top 2 as they're side by side for the race lead. Earnhardt, Newman, Hamlin going at it here with 2 laps to go from Richmond. Ryan Newman is going to clear the 88 down the back straightaway. Dale Jr. is going to have one final shot at it. One final lap here from Richmond. White flag. Here comes Junior. Newman defending the bottom. If Junior wants to get by, he's going to have to do it on the high side. Here comes Dale Jr. arcing it back down through the corner. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Can he get close enough? No, he can't. Off of turn number 4. Ryan Newman victorious at Richmond. How about that for the Rocket Man? Hanging on to win. Despite the many efforts. Oh my. Oh my. Wow. Oof. That hurt. Oof. Sorry, y'all. Chest tightened up a little bit there. And I think I inhaled a little bit of air. That went down. And man, that hurt. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Ryan Newman refusing to be denied today, or tonight, from Richmond as he hangs on to win despite every effort from Dale Jr. to get by him. That's going to do it though. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe. I hope to see y'all next time, and until then, peace.